this is just a quick public service announcement. I debated whether or not I should even do this one because it just seems so common sense and so, but sometimes even things that are common sense kind of need to be reiterated, and I know that there are people out there doing this, and so I'm going to go ahead and make this announcement, which is don't have significant conversations via text. Do not have significant conversations via text, and especially don't fight over text with your loved ones. We're all probably guilty of an exchange here and there. It used to be emails, right, that we would say, don't do it via email because you can't hear the other person's tone. You don't really know how serious they are, how upset they are, and it's just not a good way of communicating when you're upset or when it's contentious. But now it's texting. And we have entire conversations via text. And I'm as guilty as anybody else. I'm a textaholic. I love texting, it's convenient, I can multitask, but sometimes I forget that you can actually have voice-on-voice contact. And I'm texting, we're texting back and forth, and I'm waiting for the response, and I'm having an entire conversation via text. I remember circa 2002, 2003, and I was in my private practice in Austin, Texas, and texting was fairly new. At least it had just fairly recently caught on big. And a patient of mine said, he denigrated that very thing. He poo-pooed it. He said that he thought it was stupid. He wasn't going to sit there and have a conversation back and forth via text. And he looked at me, and I sort of had a blank look on my face, I'm sure. And he said, I don't know if you do that or not. And I didn't really quite know what he was even talking about, because I thought texting, what is he talking about? Now, I was a little bit behind the times, probably. I was in my little bubble, but it was around 2002. And now, now the generations that are growing up, and they don't. Anyway, that's a whole separate concern about the kids and social media and not actually having conversations and the art of conversation. But when you are upset with someone, the last thing in the world that you should be doing is texting back and forth, especially angrily, especially if you're arguing or contentious. Just stop, don't do it. You all know you're not supposed to do it. It's like texting and driving, you know you're not supposed to do it. You don't really need me to tell you not to do it, but I'm going to make a public service announcement as a psychiatrist in casual clothing. I'm going to say, the next time you're tempted, especially if you're upset, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even do it on the phone. Don't do it via Zoom. Be in person, face to face. Sit down. It's not healthy, and again, you guys don't need me to. It's not a big revelation, but it's a reminder. Also, wear your seatbelts.